Okay, so we are officially back now. So, Lucas gets in a boat and says he's going to go talk to the Oracle, or visit the Oracle. Is anyone insisting on going with him?
Well, Silas can if he wants him to, but, I'm not sure if it was only supposed to be one of us or what.
Neither is Lucas. He doesn't know how safe it is for people to even approach the island.
Mm.
We might want to send just someone with him, just in case. Like, Bort would volunteer, but he's kind of got to do the whole making medicine thing.
I guess Ixa could go.
Yeah, Ixa and Silas can go with him.
Okay. The party is officially split. Filstiker and Bort will stay behind and make medicine for Lucas's ear. Silas, Ixa, and Lucas take one of the canoes and cross over the water a short distance to the island with the standing stones. Approaching the altar, the three of you feel as if you are being watched from all sides. You look around, but you see nothing. There's nothing on this island.
You're blind.
Just overgrown plants and these stones, the one things that the plants will not grow upon.
Right. Lucas finalizes the question in his mind. He wants to ask he wants to open by saying a tsunami of undead ravages the swamp. Some force in the swamp is causing this. How do we return the dead to rest and end this threat? Or at the very least contain it.
Lucas is met with the sound of silence, rain, and swamp.
He'll lay down and say the question, having decided it.
As he lays upon the altar and asks his question, he suddenly feels a warmth at his side. He feels as if a woman has laid next to him. And he can't see her, but he can definitely feel that there is someone there.
He will await an answer.
His answer does not come immediately. She says that a woman's voice whispers into his ear that there will be time for talking when this is over. And she begins taking his shirt off.
Never mind, Silas Nixon need to leave.
Lucas will swallow and stick with it. He's come this far seeking an answer, and he's not going to volunteer another party member for it.
Close your eyes and think of Nelfenberg.
So, as an Silas and Ixa, you see an invisible force. You see the effects of an invisible force beginning to strip Lucas on this altar. What do you do?
I'm not sure there's a correct answer for this question.
You're a paladin. There's one.
The correct answer is probably don't watch.
Also that, but
yeah.
Whoop.
Well, she's going to assume that he knows what he's doing here, so, yeah, she'll just try to avoid looking.
Okay. So, The camera goes with Silas and Ixa as they turn their backs on this scene, realizing what is about to happen. We fade to black. And Lucas, give me a wisdom saving throw, DC 15.
So Lucas is determined not to be trapped here. I don't know if this is the role for that or not, or if I get to know that.
Yes, I will allow you to know that this is the wisdom saving throw against the charm effect.
Then yes, Lucas is determined. I think it's a
Okay.
13.
Yes. So when they are finished on the altar, Lucas has fallen in love with this spirit. He will not leave this place willingly. But other than his deep and sudden infatuation with the Oracle, his mind is still his own. So when she's finished, the woman's voice whispers into his ear again, and she says, "I believe you had a question for me."
A tsunami of undead is ravaging the swamp. I don't know why or where it came from. How can we put this to a stop and ensure that whatever caused it doesn't immediately cause some new problem?
Ask it like you love her.
She whispers, "The body within itself. Find the fragment of purest black, and take it from that which never was. Or instead, give it to that which inevitably must be. But beware. Awaken death at the world's peril."
So Lucas, with his extraordinary intelligence, had enough time to memorize that. Could I get you to say it again so I can get it all written down?
Yes, I will also PM it to you.
Okay.
The body within itself, find the fragment of purest black, take it from that which never was, or give it to that which inevitably must be. Beware, awaken death at the world's peril. And I will whisper that to you as soon as I can remember how to do that.
I think I've got it. The body within itself, find the fragment of purest black, take it from that which never was, or give it to that which inevitably must be, but beware, awaken death at the world's peril.
Yes. And that is the answer the Oracle gives you.
All right. Lucas will get dressed and staying, near the altar. He'll call back and wave over the others.
Sure, and they'll go over.
He will
Okay.
write down the message again, fold it onto a piece of paper, and hand it over. I was wrong before to want to leave. This has always been my destiny, but here, take this. I believe you must return to the location of the corpse and set right something that Jasmine has set wrong.
Ixa doesn't think Lucas should stay.
Be that as it may, I'm going to.
She looks at Silas.
Oh, you made us
You
tell you
insist, Lucas.
we wouldn't let you do that.
Yeah, that's her way of saying, why don't you just, like, pick him up and we can walk away now?
No, I don't think that would be appropriate.
Thinks it does.
At this point, I think you realize he's just gonna have to bodily drag Lucas away.
Alright, Lucas is going to cast Misty Step to be on top of the Stonehenge. No, I'm staying.
Huh. That actually
God,
complicates things.
Here's what you do. You say, at least come take your medicine first. And then you can stay.
I'm afraid I can't get down until the morning, but,
By then you'll have gone deaf forever. Wink, wink.
Alright,
He wasn't waking to Luke.
throw me a rope, and I will help Phil Sticker up, and he could apply the tincture.
Throw it around his neck.
I don't actually have one.
Filster will try to cast. Filster will try to cast suggestion on Lucas.
Okay. Range 30 feet. You can get that close. But hold on a moment, Filsticker. You're not actually here.
Oh, okay. Well, no, he called us over.
Yeah, he
Bort's
called
here.
over Ixa and Silas.
Okay.
I was assuming.
Yeah, since they're at least within range and the others were back somewhere else, I assume.
Yeah, they're over on the Borton.
Man,
Borton
Bort.
Filsticker on the other.
I wish we were
island.
over there where all the action is.
Yes, but we
Didn't you
a
have your
job
own
to do.
action about arguing about how to prepare the medicine?
You're right, I should be casting suggestion on board.
Anyway, I don't
So-
think Silas has a rope. He has a chain if Ixa doesn't have one. And a chain is
she
really the next best thing
does.
to a rope.
Yeah, she actually does have a rope.
Especially if you
I actually
play
have a
this-
rope. I'm just noticing. Alright, once only Phil Sticker is on the island, I will lower a rope and help Phil Sticker up. I don't have any pythons, so it has to be someone light enough for me to carry them.
Alright. We'll go along with this.
Except begrudgingly agrees because she has no better way to deal with this situation.
So Silas and Ixa are going to go get the others. And Lucas is there and is there left alone, and he feels the comforting presence of his new lady love all around him. Silas and Ixa row back over to Bort and Filsticker, who probably immediately take notice that Lucas is gone.
I see the Oracle had a great price.
Lucas didn't want to
That's a
leave.
And you didn't make him leave?
What was it he climbed up on top of? Like a Stonehenge kind of thing?
Yeah, he teleported himself to the top of one of the standing stones
Okay.
using Misty Step.
Lucas used magic to get on top of stone. Things it cannot reach.
Oh,
Right.
okay. So, we should throw a rope around him and pull him down.
No, well, we could do that. But no, he wants you to go up there to give him his medicine.
Oh.
And of course, you
Oh,
need to
okay.
find some way to bring him back, but
Yeah,
And
wait,
Sticker
wait,
pushes Lucas
okay.
down.
Yes.
if you do that, I'll try to catch him, but
Yeah, okay. Row.
Okay. So I wanted Bort to give me a roll with his brewer's toolkit to
Yes,
produce
I
the
shall
mash.
do that.
Oh,
Here's
right, we had
hoping-
to argue about the.
Natural 1. All right. Well, you have some sort of mash.
See. I'm gonna put this in Lucas's ear now. Just had to snatch it away from me and do it while I wasn't looking.
I gave you opportunities to try and convince him to make a tincture.
I'm all fucked up now.
I hope someone else can tell that this is objectively not going to work because I think Board is a little too out of it.
Well, you don't necessarily
one more.
know what aspect of the previous method you were using was working. But,
I rolled a natural 1. Whatever this is, it's not going to work for anything ever, except maybe killing someone by accident.
Yeah, we'll try to drown someone with it, and it turns out it's a breathable liquid.
Actually, killing someone with it though might be a good thing in this situation. That's kind of what we want to do. The fucking bug.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
maybe I
you're trying to-
succeeded inadvertently.
Alright, let's put this ear poison in Lucas's ear. It's just like Hamlet.
okay. So, so Filsticker and Silas return to the island? Or return to the Oracle?
I think we all do.
Everyone does?
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh,
So the whole
Yeah.
party boats over to the Standing Stones, and Lucas is sitting there on top of a tall stone tower thingy. It's a monolith, one singular large standing stone, and he's sitting on top of it, and he looks very happy. And the four of you are down there. Lucas, you see them approach.
All right. Well, he'll tell Silas to stand well back. That he can't lift Silas anyway, so there's no point in trying anything. And then lower the rope for Felsticker.
Filsticker peers up somewhat suspiciously, and he's going to perform a suggestion on Lucas and say, "You're clearly mind controlled, and I'm understandably nervous about coming up there because I'm afraid you're going to kill me or something. Please come down here for me to do it. I'll let you go back up."
Okay. Well, please come down here is a fair thing for a suggestion, so...
Well, all right. You see, that's more complicated than it sounds, Felsticker.
No, just hang off the side and we'll catch you.
All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to give you some line of the rope. You are going to have you're going to have someone. He's going to pause and consider this for a moment. Carry the two. Will this actually work? Yes. Okay. If Silas ties the rope to that stone and the other end to that stone, pulled tautly over the top of this stone, it should create a line that I can slide down to safely get down. But I'm only going to come down if you promise I get to stay on the island, because I don't think I can get back up.
That's a clever idea, yes, with the sliding line. Okay. Yeah, I'll let you stay. You're clearly very happy here.
Okay.
Yes, it's very pleasant. I can see why you like this swamp. It's a lovely place.
You're right, it is. My God. He
I
finally
knew I could trust.
understands.
I knew I could trust you with this Phil sticker. I was wrong before, and I see that clearly now. Don't let the others take that away from me.
Damn! Finally, someone trusts me. No.
And you're going to betray them. You're a monster, Phil Sticker. You're a monster.
Wait, no, it's okay because this isn't. This is the Lucas we don't care about. We're going to kill this Lucas and have the old Lucas back.
The one
So
who
anything
doesn't
this Lucas
trust.
says doesn't matter. Because this Lucas, right now, he doesn't matter. He's not a real person. I mean, he is. He's a modified version of the real Lucas, but it's okay because the real Lucas will trust me after I kill this false Lucas by taking him away from the island. Yes. All right, it's gonna be okay. I'm saving the more permanent Lucas. So,
All right,
So
once
you-
that's set up, Lucas
Miles-
will hold either end of his cane and try to zip line down the rope on it
Yes,
awkwardly.
yes. This
The
rope.
10 feet or so he needs to go.
Yeah, this rope strategy is applicable. This will work. You do the thing.
it's very fun to set this up, Lucas. This was a good idea. I
and-
want to ride on this too, Lucas.
You'll have to learn Misty Step.
I'll just
and
climb the rock. It's fine.
and you slide down. You slide down the thing, and now Lucas is on the ground with everyone else.
All right, let's get this into my ear then. It wouldn't do to die. I'd be leaving here far too quickly. And we'll need to unload one of the crates of supplies, and hopefully I'll be able to keep it up with fishing. I'll have to practice a bit, but, you know, such is the
I think
nature
it'd
of
be better
love.
to. Yes. Well, maybe she can tell you where to find food. I assume she doesn't eat personally. We'll just All right, so you.
She does
need to
know
get down
everything
on
about
one
the
knee
swamp.
Because I'm obviously
You could
quite
probably just
short.
ask her where you can find breakfast, and she could tell you.
Yes.
Yes. All right. So you're going to put the thing in Lucas's ear?
Yes.
Okay. So, Lucas has to get on his side, and Phil Sticker pours some of Bort's mash into his ear, and it doesn't quite work. Or the after you've poured the liquid in and let it seep for a bit, you get your tweezers and you try from your medical kit, and you try and pull the worm out, but it is it resists. It's not loosening up like it did in the previous times when you poured Jason's special booze in.
Oh, hell.
You can pull it out, but it'll take a bit of meat with it.
Yes. Yes. No, we don't want that. Bort fucked up the mushrooms.
Well, that's
I don't know
all
what
right.
he was doing. I was.
I'll make camp here for tonight, and we'll try again tomorrow.
No. We don't have time for that.
You do? You absolutely have
Gonna-
time for that. We still have...
No, it's gonna progress. It's gonna get deeper.
Does it do that?
First it'll get deeper, and then you'll lose hearing in the other ear, and then you'll go blind. And it'll start releasing its brothers and sisters. This is an intermediate life stage, you know.
I would like
Stumbling
a
around
second
blind
opinion.
and deaf on the island.
I would like a second opinion before we attempt.
We'd have to go back to town for that. I'm the only doctor out here.
Well, that's not true. Ixa can heal things. We'll just have to have Ixa
Yeah,
use
but she's
the
not a
magic.
doctor.
I
She's
will,
a miracle worker. That's completely different.
Well, if it can't wait till tomorrow, we
She
won't
has
make it.
no
too
clue
late.
what she's doing. No, we have to go look for something to treat it with and then apply it immediately. That's the problem.
Ixa will be able to handle this. Ixa! Ixa! Lucas will call over from near the altar.
She reluctantly wanders over.
Phil Sticker failed, and apparently I'll be dead by the
It was
morning
fun.
if something isn't done.
You won't be dead, you'll be blind and deaf, and what's the point of anything if you're blind and deaf? I mean,
At least I'll have
Yeah.
love, but still, I'd rather not be blind or
you won't be
deaf.
able to see it or hear it.
I'll feel it in my heart, but I would rather see it and hear it. So, do you
Well,
suppose you can help me?
eventually they eat your heart, too.
Well, best stop it before it gets any farther. Then, do you believe that you could help me?
Okay, out of character, I don't think she actually can. Like, I don't think lay hands fixes this, right?
Philsticker, like, winks at Silas at this point.
Roll gesture. Wait, that's not a skill in this. Okay.
Perfect.
So you do it then. Yes, so Telgan, I think that Lay of Hands should be able to repel a mundane parasite like this. It wouldn't cure
okay.
a transfiguration worm, but it would. I think it would pop out an earworm.
Okay. Now, separate question, and you may not be able to tell me until I actually attempt this, but Ixa does have the spell Shield of Faith, which... Oh wait, Protection from Good and Evil, sorry, which protects against charm effects from, I think, well, I guess probably only evil creatures, good creatures. So, is there a chance
No,
this would
not
actually
usually.
break the charm?
I don't know the spell offhand, so I don't know if it would potentially work retroactively.
Let me double check protection from evil and good in this edition. I know that's worked in some D&D editions. Let's see.
Yeah, I just linked the description.
Okay.
The target has advantage on any new save against it if I'm already affected by it. So
Oh, so you should have done this to him before he got on the stone.
I already had advantage.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait, that's right. You were determined.
Right. Right. So.
Which is a much more renewable resource than protection from evil and good.
Wait a second. It was... Oh, wait, no, yeah, that was the one I was looking at. So, it wouldn't break the effect right now if she tried that, right?
No, it wouldn't.
Okay. Does he actually get more attempts to break the effect?
You don't know that. If you knew how this effect worked, you might be able to learn that, but you don't have that information.
Unfortunately, he's not charmed or anything. He actually feels this way.
Alright, well, that aside, should we just, like, grab him and just run now?
Well, unfortunately, you also would believe Phil Sticker that the worm takes priority. Right?
The
Well,
spell he used?
I mean,
Ixa knows things about the swamp, and so she might know that he's just making shit up.
That's
And
what
they
I
all
assumed.
probably are aware that we're in the process of trying to, like, either trick or force you off this island, and therefore Philsticker might just be acting this way in order to try to convince you to, like, leave the island, so...
Yeah.
And even if they did think it was a priority, and he's, like, winking at the big strong guy right now.
Yeah, so... Even if it was a priority, it's like, yeah, we could drag him back to the boat, and then if we roll away from the island, we could do something, you know?
Well,
So-
see, the only thing is I want to see if you can actually trick him off or convince him to leave on his own, because I don't want to get, like, Burning Hands or Earthern Grasped or any
Just
of the
cut
other
his
nasty
hands
spells
off.
he has. No, I don't want to do that. That he can't make maps anymore.
Oh yeah. He could write with his knees.
If you gag him, he can't make verbal components.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was assuming that we
Take
could,
his
like,
staff
grab
away, he
him.
can't use material components.
Yeah, I'm assuming most of its spells have somatic components too. So if we grapple him, we probably won't be able to cast most of them.
Also true.
We could take away all of his ability to cast spells. I don't think that there's any spells that don't require a verbal, somatic, or material component.
Mm-hmm. All right,
There's
fine.
nothing
So
you can just cast.
if it's not gonna work, if Sticker's diplomatic approach isn't gonna work, then Silas will lunge and try to grab him while he's distracted.
Ixer can try grappling him immediately too, like act like she's going to use lay hands, but just grab him and try to restrain him. Then
We just
Silas can try to drag him
dogpile him.
off. Yeah.
Yeah, basically. They're not doing what I want, Splicter. Try to scare Lucas toward the boat. Get between him and the altar. Push him toward.
Okay. Alright. If you say so, boss.
Yeah, use your scaring power.
Yeah. Okay. So, the toad in Phil Sticker's pocket suddenly hops out of his pocket and maneuvers itself across the ground so that it's between Lucas and the altar. And then it makes a deep croaking sound, and as Lucas looks over at it, it transmogrifies into a horrific visage, much like the ones you saw on the island the other day. And you need to make a wisdom saving throw, which you have failed. And now you are frightened of this creature for 1 minute.
But do I know?
Oh shit, Lucas! What the hell is that? Oh my God! Run away!
Lucas will move 30 feet away and then shoot a firebolt at Splicter, I guess.
Okay.
Because apparently he doesn't know it's Splicter.
Now, I think Phil Sticker's kept this pretty hidden, hasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. Give me to hit roll. Stella, do you have stat block for?
His AC is 13.
Okay. So the frog leaps up, or the demon frog leaps up over the firebolt, and it explodes harmlessly against the swampy ground, and you are still terrified.
Oh God, this is a really scary place, Lucas! Ah!
Spilker goes, "Shit! He's shooting fire at me! Ah!" And he turns invisible. And then he moves.
Good job!
And he turns invisible and moves 40 feet in some direction.
Alright, now seems like a good time to jump Lucas while he doesn't know what's going on and he's scared.
All right, I'm going to make the fresh save, still with disadvantage, at the end of the turn that I fired a firebolt at. All right.
Very good.
Other
And-
people's dice are cooperating with me except for Port's right now.
Okay, so at this point, I believe Silas and Ixa are going to try and grapple Lucas.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Cover his mouth!
So both of you guys can roll athletics. Lucas can roll the better of athletics or acrobatics. Oh shit.
Probably not gonna. Oh wow.
Lucas is just running in circles around the island, being chased by the two of them right now.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, so Silas and Ixa suddenly try and grab you, Lucas. But you cleverly avoid them, and your friends have turned against you. They're trying to grab you.
What has Lucas got for this?
Spectre trip him.
Basil set me on fire.
No, I can't see you.
If I make an attack, the GM's probably gonna count tripping someone as an attack.
Well, yeah, I know. You'll be visible afterward, but...
Yeah, and then he'll shoot fire at me or something. He'll use burning hands, or he'll use magic missile, and that shit never misses.
I'm pretty sure you can... Oh, okay, maybe you can't survive.
Alright, Lucas is going to make for the rope and try to get back on top of the pillar, because that's, in his mind, the only way he's getting out of this.
Okay.
Because he wants to stay, but he doesn't want the whole universe to be destroyed, so the rest of our party does need to leave here.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. So, okay. So he runs over and he starts trying to climb up the rope. Silas, Ixa, Bort, what's your reactions to this?
Right. I guess grabbing the rope seems like a good idea.
If we could cut the rope, that'd be perfect.
We'll shoot an Eldritch Blast at the rope.
Or, rather than grabbing the rope, I'll grab him. Because it's not like he can climb.
Yeah, that's true. Bort, roll athletics at disadvantage because you're
Right.
sick and dying.
Right.
And
That is a problem, actually, that I forgot about. Athletics.
Mhm.
Thankfully, I'm pretty terrible at this.
yeah.
With disadvantage?
Yeah, disadvantage. Yeah. So Lucas, do give me a new acrobatics check for now that you're like climbing up the rope.
Okay,
Okay. Well, your 10 still beats Bort's 9. So Lucas scrambles up the rope and gets out of Bort's dwarven reach.
Primus, damn you all, I'm not going!
Filter would like to shoot an Eldritch Blast at the rope, assuming it would be fairly easy since he can just sweep across some section of it. The problem would be not hitting Lucas.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, it's the anchor side you could probably safely hit.
Yeah. That's what I'm assuming, that you're
Yeah,
you're
I'm
like
just-
gonna shoot like the anchor side so that the rope will fall.
Either
and-
side, because I don't know where exactly I am right now.
Sure. Yeah.
But yes, part of the rope.
Okay, so like part of the rope higher up so that, or farther up so that Lucas will fall into the mud.
Farther up or lower down, yes. Oh no, being muddy will make him harder to grab.
Yes. Okay. Right. So, yeah. Give me an attack roll. Your target number is 12.
Zoop.
Bazoop. You bazoop the rope, and it unfurls, and Lucas falls to the ground in the mud.
I'm sorry about your rope.
Bort will now take his chance to jump on him while he's on the ground.
I'm gonna let Silas or Ixa do that because they haven't acted since he started climbing.
That's fair. Bort will just jump on top of them instead.
Right. So Silas, Ixa, you can take another crack at Lucas. Okay. At this point, it is a matter of futility, I think, to continue rolling this out.
A farce.
Yes. Lucas gets tackled by Silas and Ixa, and then Bort follows up, and he's definitely going to be restrained rather quickly, unless he has anything he can do while grappled and probably without his staff.
No, he's out of second level spells.
Okay. Then yeah, Lucas has been captured.
Yay.
Good. Now just drag him back to the boat. Well, first tie him up.
Right, tie him up, cover his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Now, logically, we can never trust him again, because when we get him away from the island, he'll lie to us about whether or not he's still charmed. I don't know what to do about that part.
That is a good question.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But okay, you drag him back to the boat. He's kicking and trying to scream through whatever you've gagged his mouth with. I assume. But you throw him in the boat and you go back to your camp. As you get back to your camp, Lucas, well, you get back to your camp.
I don't suppose I could try again on making a tincture or something to cure him.
Possibly, but you would need more mushrooms.
Let me do it this time. You're sick. God damn it! Quit trying to touch everything.
I'm not sick, I'm just a bit feverish. I guess that's sick, kinda.
Mm-hmm. So what are you going to do? Ilsticker can go and try and find more hallucinogenics, if you believe that will help. Or you could just pull it out.
Yeah, that seems like a horrible idea, though.
Rather than hallucinogen stuff, we might need something that burns, because alcohol burns if you're not a dwarf.
Right, that makes sense. I almost want to suggest something hot, but I feel like that'll destroy his ear just as bad as ripping it out. So.
There's herbs, I think, that burn.
That's
Out
true.
of character, were you
Fine,
guys
yeah.
gonna have Ixa just do it? Apparently, this is within the realm of Ixa's power.
Yeah, but Leon has
No,
is
we're
useful
sticking
for a
with our
lot of shit.
lies. We
Well,
gotta
if you
stick with the
fail-
lies, or else Lucas will realize we were lying.
If you fail again, she can do it. I think she has 15 points left. No,
Didn't
I'm
you
taking
dump
back-
all that into Silas?
Yeah, that's right. So she actually has 1 point left, so she can't actually do this right now. Not until another long rest, I think. That's what
Right.
recovers that, right?
Yeah, you need a long rest.
Jeez.
So Ixa cannot help.
Right.
Ixa should preserve all lay on hands for disease for in future.
Yeah.
Right. So, yeah. Why the hell didn't you give me lay on hands? If I can make the fucking shit that this is this.
Alright, so at Bort's suggestion, Filsticker's gonna scrounge around for something like some local equivalent of like a mint or a chili or a horseradish.
Okay. Cool.
Something that'll probably burn, but hopefully not actually destroy Lucas's ear.
Okay. Give me a herbalist roll. All right. You find a patch of something that's not entirely unlike mint.
Honestly,
Alright.
I would have suggested something like nettle, but although I guess that would be a little too much. They don't call it stinging
we're
nettle
gonna-
for nothing.
We're gonna scour the little bastard out of his ear.
Yeah, but yeah, and I. Do you even want me to try and make a tincture again, or do you want to just
No!
accept?
No! Don't do it. Filsticker's gonna mash it up, try to separate the oil out of it,
Okay.
use that.
That's probably an easy check with your
Possibly.
herbalism get.
Somebody said they had a little bit of oil, that'll make that easier. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I had oil.
try this.
All right. Roll it again. Okay. You have
It's
some
okay.
you have some some minty oil. You suspect that this will work.
Alright, and if it doesn't, we will fill his ear with salt. And if that doesn't work, we'll make ear candles out of rocks. And if that doesn't work, we'll heat up a wire and stick it in his ear.
Well,
And if that doesn't work, then we'll just rip it out because he's got no ear anymore.
well, it's good idea that you have lots of ideas. But
Yes.
so you go over to
Alright,
Lucas,
Let's
where
apply
Lucas
this.
is tied up, gagged, tied up and gagged in the boat. I assume Lucas glares at you, but I cannot speak for Lucas's emotions.
No, Lucas isn't bad at them. He understands that they're trying to live up to the promise he made them make. He's just sad that they don't realize how wrong he was and how wrong they are.
Of course.
Right now, Lucas, hold still. I'm going to get this worm out of your ear. Hold still, Lucas.
Does Lucas hold
I guess
still?
I should have someone with me. In case Lucas, erupts spikes out of his ear and kills me.
He is a
One of those
wizard,
other
but you're
things that
pretty...
Lucas can do.
He is a wizard, but you're pretty sure that he's not a wizard capable of doing that.
Well, you never know. Retro knows how to do everything. He'll do it with prestidigitation, so.
All right, but yeah,
God damn, he's right. It can do that.
you
Crouch down and
you crouch down. You pour the mint oil into his ear, after kind of scooping out after getting out the mash, and you reach in with your Lucas. You feel something like squirming inside of your ear, squirming inside your ear canal. And you pull out your little tweezers, Filsticker, and you grab it, and you pull out the earworm, which is kind of like squirming and thrashing in your your hands. It doesn't like the mint stuff, it seems.
That's good.
And I have an earworm that has grown fat from eating Lucas's ear blood.
Now there you go, Lucas. It's all out. Now, if only your mind were as healthy as your ears.
His ears are filled with gunk and burn a bit from the, mint being rubbed in the wound.
Well, Lucas is going to roll his eyes at Phil Sticker, but I imagine at this point the concentrated mushroom tincture that was poured in his ears is having something of an effect. So.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, he falls in love with me.
I don't know if Lucas is into goblin men with mismatched eyes and one arm. I'm sorry, Philsticker.
No, he's probably just seeing like freaky things.
Mm-hmm.
Like goblin men with one arm and mismatched eyes.
He is indeed seeing that. Okay. So what do you do with the earworm, Philsticker?
I'll take it back to the main campsite and leave it on a rock or something in case Ixa wants to. Oh, that's right. You ate it last time. Yeah, eat it. Just don't get stomach worms.
I think I'm okay. And then the toad eats the earworm.
Okay.
Also, I didn't eat it last time. Beliarica did. The bird. It's there too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. I'm sorry, you both look the same to me.
Balearica will peck at Phil Sticker angrily.
Oh, that's right, we didn't tie up Beliarica. She's gonna try to free her master and fly them both back to the island.
I honestly have no idea how mind control magic and familiars work. I'll leave that up to KSB to decide if Balearica is conspiring to free Lucas or if Balearica is conspiring to free Lucas from the island.
I think Beliarica is. I think as the familiar, she should be more loyal to Lucas primarily, and if I don't know, familiars are intelligent though, so she could know. I guess that he's under a spell effect. And that therefore being loyal to him would be going against his wishes right now. I don't know. All right. I rolled a roll for her. I rolled a die. So I think, I think she, being intelligent, if I'm remembering familiars in this edition correctly, is smart enough to realize that he has been charmed, and that it was not in his interest, not in his actual best interest to be freed, and is therefore not helping him. Betraying this Lucas in order to save the other Lucas.
Although at some point she might be smart enough to realize that he's out of spells that are verbal only that could get him out of this situation or present a danger to the party. So she might de-gag him at some point, if it becomes relevant.
Yes. So, okay.
Well, Andy can still talk to her, can't he?
Telepathically, yes.
So, it looks like you think maybe we should head back to Clink and see if the priest or what's her face can get him out from under the spell. You know, the beautiful lady, what's her face? He says to his other friends.
Where did everybody
such as
go?
Silas and Ixa and Bort.
I'm sorry, I just didn't know how to respond to that.
Neither do I.
I mean, we were just coming down here to talk to the Oracle anyway, and Lucas talked to her, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, we can only hope we didn't stay and watch that process closely.
Well, we can ask him what it told him when we get back, I guess.
Mm-hmm. When he's in his right mind.
He
Beliarica
gave you a
hops
piece
over
of
to
paper with it on it.
hops over to Lucas and starts removing the gag from his mouth.
Ugh.
Oh shit, Beliarica's letting him go!
Beliarica squawks
They
at
were
you
moving.
annoyedly.
She should be letting me go, but no, I think she just wants me to tell you, or to remind you, that I wrote down what the Oracle said, both in my journal and in a journal for you.
Yeah, I thought you gave it to Silas.
I did.
Alright. Yeah, I'm trying to hide the fact that as a barbarian he can't read.
Oh, I don't know what this thing is. It's like a magic scroll. It's got lines on it.
That
Jeez.
All of
magic
you
runes of
need
power.
to go to the Ur Corpse,
Mm-hmm.
find the fragment of purest black, take it from that which never was, and that should do. Do not give it to what inevitably must be. I will be cross.
Wait, why?
What exactly is
The rest-
that?
I have no
Let's read the
idea,
thing he gave you.
but it sounds as though it would precipitate the end of the world.
Well then, yes, let's
Well,
not
let's-
do that.
Hmm. Oh wait, let's look at the note that you gave to Silas that got mentioned to
yes.
me now.
Silas will show Philsticker the note. He can have it.
Okay. I just put it in the Discord channel. You can all read it now, since Lucas wrote it down. That is what he was told by the Oracle.
As we get underway, Bort will do the smart thing and make copies of it for everyone.
No, we can't just leave. I mean, setting aside that I don't want to leave here ever, if I was ever going to leave here, it wouldn't be without a map.
well,
Oh
thankfully,
no, he's right.
well, thankfully, you're tied up and don't really have much of a choice.
Don't worry, baby, we'll map it later.
I'll come back to you, he said to the ruins. I'll come back to you no matter what.
Right.
What for my car?
So, you start heading back, and
Turn. I don't know what that which inevitably must be is, but the body within itself sounds like it's talking about, well, the god of the swamp. It says that right here, body within itself. Well, his body's in the swamp, so that's all that could logically be.
So you think we need to go and, or you think that you need to go and remove the fragment of purest black from Grandfather Rot?
Yeah, I'll go see if he has it. Although,
Well, I
no,
encourage
actually,
you
wait,
to
no, this
attempt
doesn't
it.
make any sense. Wait, no, this doesn't make any sense. Take it from that which never was, but it says the body within itself, which implies one thing, but then switches subject. So, actually, I think the sentence fragment, the body within itself, is maybe unrelated to the next line, but I'm not. Fuck, I don't know.
It
We'll
must
figure it
be
out
related
later.
to the question. So perhaps Grandfather Rot is not the body within itself. Wouldn't you say himself anyway for Grandfather Rot?
Filsticker's thinking about it. Telepathically asks Blichter, does Grandfather Rot call himself a he?
Yes.
Wait, no, a body itself is genderless. It's just a body.
Yes.
Once you die, you're just a body. You're just an it.
Alright, but Grandfather Rod isn't dead, and he uses, he, him pronouns.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying that's a good point from Lucas. So, yeah, corpse would be an it.
Okay.
So he would be a he. So it's not him. That's what I mean. Yeah, I get you.
Okay, we're on the same page.
Yeah, you might be right, Lucas. Anyway,
Yes, I'm right.
back to going home.
Except for poor Lucas, who you're taking farther away from his new home.
Without even letting him map it.
Yes.
It's cruel and unusual.
Right, we can never let you map that hex. It's too dang.
But alright. Somebody give me a navigation roll.
I think we have to camp again, actually. Oh no, wait, no, that was in the morning. Yeah, we can go.
Yeah, we can go today. Okay.
Yeah, then. that did not go
Question.
well.
I guess it's too late for that since Silas already rolled. So never mind.
Okay. So, okay. So you you leave the Oracle, and you become lost. You do not know these trees.
I mean, were we ever not lost in the first place?
Theoretically.
You're right. I mean, every moment that we move our bodies, we transition between positions, and who's to say that our, like, various atoms don't all get lost while moving through our own bodies? We're never found. We're always lost. At least partially.
So, as you are heading out in this rain, give me a perception check from oh, hold on a moment. You need to adjust your boats. Because right now you have Lucas alone. This doesn't fly.
Beliark is rowing.
She is incapable.
There you go.
Alright, so Phil
We can
Stickers...
untie one of Lucas's feet, and he pushes along the bottom. Oh wait, no, he's in the undead canoe.
Right, but he has he's in the boat, so it listens to his commands.
Right.
Beliark, tell the boat where to go.
Oh,
I will get in the boat with him. I'm pretty useless
We're already in the boat.
otherwise.
okay.
No, you're too miserable. It'd be a crime to make you row. It's like making a man go to work while he's sick.
No, but I don't need to row. I just need to tell the skeletons and be louder than him.
Oh wait, that's right.
Port's a dwarf, he's good at being loud.
Okay.
There's no strong objections.
Filsticker gets in this canoe because Ixa's probably weaker than Silas.
Okay.
I
Probably.
think most people are.
All right. Filsticker and Silas, give me perception checks. What'd you roll?
18.
I rolled an 11.
Okay. All right. So, Silas, you see them before they are upon you. But only just. There are large things swimming in the water up ahead. Not crocodiles, but they are long and black, and they've moved through the water in a very unnatural way, stretching and twisting as they go.
And they aren't like snakes either?
No, these are no snakes you've ever seen.
Yeah, then Silas will lean over and say, Filsticker, what are those? And I'll point them out, of course.
Filsticker,
Describe them again.
Filsticker, roll nature.
Hidden lore swamp.
Because I'll.
Alright. Those are giant leeches.
Those are giant leeches.
Yeah.
I don't think they have eyes.
They're
Just
like
don't bleed all over the place.
they're the size of dogs, and they will drain you of blood in less than a minute, and
They'll kill you instantly. Don't touch them.
and you are in great danger.
Actually, let's avoid them completely.
I agree, that sounds as awful as everything else in this swamp.
Yes, they are extremely dangerous. I've underplayed the threat that we are under.
Why do you live here again?
Freedom.
The leeches are coming towards your
Possibility.
boat at speed. I'm
Yeah,
going to need
Shit, they smell all our blood.
I'm gonna need perception, or not perception, initiative rolls.
Initiative. Yeah, Silas shouts to Lucas and Ixa and everything to get them ready. And as he readies his pike, he just says to Filsticker, I had freedom on the plains, but there were no giant leeches.
So, Lucas's action for this combat every turn is to take the dodge action to counteract the fact that he is at disadvantage, or that things are at advantage to attack him because he's restrained.
Yes,
I think that's all he can do.
I think so.
Leeches are weird stretched dragon heads.
I don't have the only I didn't have a leech token prepared, so yes.
I actually have a drawing of a leech.
Well, you should have sent it to me before the session began.
Maybe someone should untie Lucas.
So we can ride away on a leech? No, thanks.
No, I'm pretty sure he's gonna fight to save his own life before he's gonna run off back to the Oracle.
Can't have them all around. That's not reasonable. Direction. Right. Okay. So these
There you go. It was a modified version of the leech from Haven and Hearth that I set up to put on items in the game.
I see.
That's cool.
All right. Alright, I will use that for their turn. I get a... roll 1d20. Alright. Silas, you didn't initiative, right?
I know, I forgot to select the token.
Right. Do I have disadvantage on initiative too?
All rolls.
Oh boy. Oh, could have been worse. I got an 11.
Okay.
Should I even be rolling, or?
I mean, go ahead in case somebody unties you. But I don't think that it's going to matter. Okay. What'd you roll, Silas?
4.
Okay. Alright. So, Vilsticker and Spilkter, who is also here, giant leeches are coming for your boat.
Oh man, oh man, oh man.
They're going to steal your blood.
That they are. Okay, let's see. I would personally want Ixa to move our boat away, but I'm also aware that Ixa is going to move like 2 years after the leeches have killed me. So I should probably move the boat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just a second. Let me read something.
I'll be right back since I go last anyway.
Okay.
Yeah. Trying to see if I can, like, have Splicter row the boat while I shoot at them. Yeah, I guess it can.
He'll have to turn into a form that has hands, arms.
Yeah, yes, he would. I've got to decide if I'm going to continue pretending he's a frog. Yeah, I better keep pretending he's a frog. It's for the best. Also, he has a strength of 5, so there's not going to be much rowing going on.
No, not very much.
Alright, so, Filsticker is going to, move that boat. We should probably be, like, in a combat map, so I don't, but I understand.
I mean, I can, but
Um,
I didn't think that you were going to do anything but just, like, you know, kill them with extreme power and prejudice.
Well, I'd like to, but they're all gonna run up on me next turn, so it's in my interest to move. I mean, look at them, they're right there. I'm gonna kill one of them.
Yeah.
You know, at best.
Okay. Trying to find...
Gonna kill one, Bort's gonna shoot his crossbow, all the leeches are gonna converge on me and tear me to pieces, and then it'll be Ixa's turn. Oh, right.
Let me clear
but
off
also
this
moving
other...
the boat would... Well, no, because now I'm considering changing my mind about moving the boat, because if I move the boat, that'll just leave one of them unkilled and then put Ixa next to all of them. Or Silas. God damn it, fine, I'll just shoot Eldritch Blasts at them.
Okay.
Oh shit, that's a bunch of leeches! He shoots an Eldritch Blast at, That one.
I'm not on that page. I was trying to make you a combat map real quick.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But okay, which one?
I was
Okay.
that one.
Okay. Eldritch Blast. Activate.
No.
No. You blast the surface of the water and it absorbs the blow.
It's okay, it wasn't a good idea anyway. You might have just made it swampier.
Bort. What you got?
Oh boy.
Other than disadvantage on everything.
I had disadvantage. I'm supposed to be an 11, not in a 17. I tried to fix it, but roll 20 was just not having it.
Okay. So the leeches attack.
Fuck leeches.
Okay. One of the leeches jumps out of the water. It's a huge sucker mouth with teeth all around, tries to bite Lucas. Does an 18 hit you?
Yes.
Oh, I said Lucas, well, didn't I? Okay, then I'll doing that one first. All right. So you
Save him, Bort.
You immediately take 4 damage, if hit point damage, but also as the creature latches onto you and begins suctioning away your blood at an alarming speed, you take 2 points of Constitution damage.
You lose the size modifier as you deflate.
Another one leaps at Silas. I don't think a 16 hits Silas.
Let me look at Might on the nose. Because Barbarian non-armor is only so good.
Right. This is dangerous enough. I'm tracking how much con I have left at the blue bar, because I'm down to 4.
Okay.
Dang, Silas's AC is 16.
Okay. Then Silas, you take 2 points of hit point damage and 2 points of Constitution damage.
I don't like that. I'll just have to remember to put my Constitution back up to 16.
I suggest that you write that down somewhere.
Yeah.
Which is what I was having Kildrak do when they were taking wisdom damage.
Yeah, alright, I wrote that down. So it's down to 14, unfortunately, which reduces his modifier.
Filsticker, 2 leeches jump forth and trying to suction your blood away. Does a 15 hit?
Yes. Yes.
Alright. You take 4 damage and 2 Constitution damage. And the last one leaps at Ixa. Does a 15 hit Ixa?
I don't think so. No, she has 16 AC.
Okay, you're good then. Ixa is protected by her armor and defenses. Bort, Lucas is dying.
I'm going to command the boat to turn about as hard as it possibly can, and
Okay.
I'm going to move up the boat and start praying that I can hit in my delirious, fucking feverish state
Okay.
as I try to maul the thing.
Okay. So the boat moves, the leech going with it as it is attached to Lucas. Yeah. Bort, Go ahead and to roll to hit.
I am going to presume that doesn't hit.
Right. See. Yeah. I guess. I guess the fact that it is. Yeah.
Does it hit?
9 doesn't hit.
Damn.
All right. Ixa, what are you going to do?
I believe Ixa is going to try to stab the one that attacked her.
Are you sure?
No.
Okay.
Were we trying to run away?
No.
You're not.
Their leech treasure.
Everyone else gets to make new characters this time. Port's fighting.
Let's see. Yeah.
Do whatever you like.
Yeah.
You gonna attack the one that attacked you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think that's gonna do it.
A 6 does not hit. Lucas, there's a giant leech locked onto you.
Anything I can do about that at all? I'm restrained.
I know. The fact that you're restrained is really, really bad for you at this situation.
I'm just gonna keep spending my action to not have the worm have advantage on whatever it's trying to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Wriggle.
I mean, this is a good way for Lucas to die. You know, I mean, in its own way, it makes sense, and we'll see what happens.
I assure you, you won't be alone with how this is going.
Yes. Okay. So Silas, it's your turn.
Maybe we should have let Lucas stay on the island.
You-
He'd still be alive.
You can attempt to attack the leech normally and like deal hit point damage to it.
Or if we just stayed an extra day.
Or you can grab it, and which will be very easy because it is attached to your body, and pull it off. You will do that, but if you when you force it off like that, you know that typically pulling leeches off can be messy. But you can do that. Or you can try and kill it normally and hope that it loses its teeth.
Yeah, I mean, is there any sort of bonus to hit it since it's literally attached to its body? Or
I guess you should probably have advantage for that. Because, like, it can't move its head, and it's unwilling to let go of you. So it can't move its, like, the front part of it. So I guess you should probably have advantage to hit it.
I think that works. Also, he's gonna rage at the beginning of his turn.
Okay.
And this time it's probably closer to an actual rage instead of a cold fury because he's pissed. He just saw this leech, had a conversation about it, and then it came up and bit him. Alright then.
Okay, that hits.
Yeah, that's 11 damage, I think.
11.
So
Oh,
he
right, because you're raging.
Yep.
All right.
So he just kind of super chokes up on the pike because it's so long and this thing is literally attached, has to hold it like right up by the blade and kind of cut the leech along its length.
Yeah, you do that, and then all of its guts fall out, and its like teeth like loosen, and your blood and its spill out into the water, and it releases you in death.
Yeah, that's gross. It's like, that's my blood floating away in the swamp now. I want that back.
Not anymore, you don't.
Oh, true. Yeah, no. Well, I have a high constitution, or I did before.
Yes. Filsticker.
Alright, as previously established, I have advantage to shoot a creature that's attached to my body. So
Yes.
this guy that is draining my blood away, I am going to explode with swamp energy.
Okay.
Similar, yeah.
Alright, yeah. He is physically attached to you and unable to let you. Okay.
Bloop.
You swamp him.
Swells up and explodes.
It becomes a
Mushrooms
bigger
fly
leech.
everywhere.
Well, maybe you need to roll damage.
I was a fool!
Okay, not so much.
4 damage! Damn.
Yeah. You swamp it a little bit. Okay.
It's more swamp!
Okay, so the leech that is latched onto Lucas begins drinking more of his blood, draining away his life energy. Roll a d2. That's how much constitution damage you take.
Yeah.
Okay.
Down to 3 constitution, which I believe in the negatives is another drop.
Yes, probably. Yeah. So the other, the one that attacked Ixa, attacks her again. It cannot get through her defenses. Filsticker, the one that is attached to you, drains away some more of your life. You lose 1d2 constitution points.
I don't know immediately how to roll a d2, so I'm gonna roll a d. Alright, that's a 2.
Okay. And the other one failed to attack you, or so it tries to get in on the blood party. But I assume 11 doesn't hit.
But it isn't getting in here with those shoes.
Bort, you can grab the leech is trying to drain Lucas dry. You can grab it and pull it off, but you know that is going to make a bloody mess. But it might be better than leaving it attached.
It's worth noting, Lucas's hit points have been going down. He's been taking con damage, so he has 5 hit points.
Right. I have a dumb question.
Yes?
Lucas would have an advantage to hit this thing, right?
Yes.
Can I have counter to my disadvantage to hit it because it's basically also still not able to move while it's attached to him?
I guess.
Then I'm just gonna try and beat it to death because that works usually.
Okay.
Usually.
And of course I roll a fucking natural 1.
Perfect.
I'm sorry, Lucas.
That's what you get for trying to manipulate the rule.
So you bash it ineffectually. Ixa.
Right. Can she reach the one behind her that's attacking Lucas?
She can reach the tail end of it, yeah.
That seems like you're saying that she would be disadvantaged to attack it or something.
Yeah, I think you could attack. You'd have to jump off. You could jump in the water with them, and attack it without penalty. But you'd be
Okay.
off the boat.
Well, she fears no disease, so yes, she will try that. Jumps off.
Jumps off amidst the swamp monsters, and you may attack.
Sorry.
No, 12 hits.
Fate has
Oh. Yeah, okay, good. I forgot I had advantage.
Yeah, because they're stuck in place.
Yeah. 10 damage.
Okay. I'm very, 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 very sorry to tell you, Lucas, but it has 11 hit points.
That's all right. I will survive 2 more con damage.
Yes.
It will be narrow. I will have 1 con and 1 hit point, but
Yes. So Ixa does that. Lucas, you're just struggling in vain, because your friends have restrained you.
I honestly don't think I could unrestrain you faster than I could beat it to death. That was a wrong assumption, but
yes, it seems to be. Silas, we are at your initiative.
that's all right. If you'd
Philsticker's
untied Lucas after the battle, he'd have greased the boat so you fell out it and commanded the undead canoe to run back to the island anyway.
So, yeah.
Yep, he goes over to stab the one, joining Lucas dry,
Okay.
because he definitely seems to be in most danger.
Okay. You need to
So,
no?
yeah, I'm just waiting for roll 20. Nope.
Bort convinced me to give you advantage. So that's a yes.
Oh, okay.
It's impossible to not kill it.
No.
Yes. So you, so as Lucas, bemoans his fate, Silas comes over and brings the pike down, jabbing it through it, slices open its insides, and saves Lucas's life from the deadly leech monster. But Philsticker, your friends have all abandoned you to go save someone else, leaving you here dying
Motherfuckers!
dying and suffering horrible leechy fate.
No! No!
You have one leech on you and another one next to you trying to get on. What do you do? What do you do?
What do I do? Eldritch Blast. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
This bastard's on me. Stealing my vital essences. Wah, 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 wah.
You take a
Should be enough this time.
big hole out of it, but it lives.
What? God damn it.
I rolled for their hit points. They have different amounts.
Oh, this is the King Leech, okay. Fast!
Alright.
All the blood that it's draining out of me is just falling right out of the hole into the swamp, but it keeps trying anyway. I can't satisfy my hunger. I can't satisfy.
are these
Poor
just
leech.
too stupid to know when to give up?
Yes.
God damn it.
Stop, stop, stop!
Philsticker, you lose another
Being
one.
attacked by a bunch of leeches. Another
You
1d2.
another 1d2 Constitution.
Yay, one.
The one that's still trying to get in on your blood party, does so.
Does. Ah!
You lose 2 hit points and another 2 Constitution.
Ah!
What is he at now?
9.
Oh, he's fine then.
Yeah, I had a lot of constitution.
Ixa, the one that had been trying and failing to come after you, swims up and tries to get at you from under the water. Ixa immediately realizes that these things are very agile in the water, more so than they are above the water. It attacks
Naturally.
you with advantage. Not that it matters with those rolls. Alright. Bort. Bort, you've saved Lucas. I mean, you didn't,
I mean-
but Lucas has been saved.
Right. I'm gonna grab my shooting bobber and shoot one of the ones near Filskater
Okay,
that's eating him.
okay. That's good. You have advantage to hit one of them. Disadvantage though otherwise, so just to make a normal roll.
Right. Okay. Shooting. Yay! I hit.
Yes. Give me some damage.
9.
Alright. So, Filsticker, the one that you have been blasting and blasting and blasting, suddenly gets torn in half by a crossbow bolt, and it drops its bite and falls down. Fortunately, that was a load-bearing leech, so I have to add the order.
So Filsticker sighs with the relief and then stares at the one that's still killing him.
Ixa, there's a leech in the water with you. It wants your precious vital fluids.
And is there any disadvantage to fighting it in the water? He
No.
has advantage on attacks. Okay. If she gets in the boat, will she be able to attack it without disadvantage?
You don't have disadvantage in the water.
I mean, if she gets in the boat.
Oh, yeah, you'll be fine. As long as you have a...
Okay.
Well, your sword's long enough, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
If you were trying to punch it or something, maybe. Yeah, but the sword, you're fine.
Yeah.
It's getting ready to jump out at you, you know, so...
Though having
Okay.
been in the water, you'll have to do, I think, like an infection check.
She's immune to
afterwards.
disease.
Oh yeah, I keep
Yeah.
forgetting.
She fears no disease. So, alright, she climbs back up in the boat and starts stabbing at it with a sword.
A 10 does not hit.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. Alright. Lucas. You are still restrained.
Mm-hmm.
Silas.
Alright, let us see. Who needs my help the most? I think he'll move over and stab the one attacking Filsticker if that's possible.
Mm-hmm. You've got a long enough weapon. You can do that.
Alright. See, I like playing characters like Silas or Fluttermouse where your melee weapon essentially counts as a ranged one.
Mm-hmm. I'm actually doing that for Slag's new game, because I made my character a polearm master.
Nothing as good as the 5-yard long whip though.
That's true, but also it does a hell of a lot more damage than a whip. Okay. Unfortunately, they have an AC of 12, so that's a miss.
Dang.
So that was Silas. Filsticker. What you doing, Filsticker?
Okay. I'm gonna shoot this guy. Wah, wah, wah.
You have shot him.
Does he die?
Unfortunately, he had
Like 20 hit points.
14 hit points.
Cox. Cox! So there's like a head of a leech just stuck to him, still chewing and squirting blood out the back. And
Yes. Yes. And it drains another 1d2 Constitution from him. And
2.
Ixa, the last one, jumps up and bites you. You take 2 hit point damage and 2 Constitution damage. Bort, it's your turn.
Right. I guess I'm in the same situation Ixa was earlier, where I can't
Yeah.
quite reach it.
Yeah.
I guess I'll reload my crossbow and shoot it.
Okay, you can shoot it with the crossbow. There'll be that'll average out to a normal attack.
Cool. That hits 9 piercing.
All right. You tear a big hole in it, but it's still alive.
Things are
Yeah.
massive pain in the ass.
Ixa.
Alright, she will try again to hit the same one. Pretty sure 13 hits.
It does. And with the damage Bort already did, you finished it off.
Excellent.
Just get your sword up in there and sever the head from the rest of the body, and the teeth fall away. Lucas continues being restrained. Silas.
Yep, same thing as last time. Gonna try and stab the leech, trying to fill sticker again.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't know why Roll20 is being so slow tonight for me. Every time I have to open my sheet, it takes like a few seconds. Huh.
No, that's a hit. Because it's latched onto Phil Sticker.
Mm-hmm. So that's 10 overall?
Yep. That finishes it off. Phil Sticker, you were saved as the pike comes over and spears it. And
Thank God, 4 more turns of that, and I would have been in trouble.
Is everyone alive, though?
Lucas looks pretty bad.
Lucas looks pretty bad. Doesn't he have a potion on him?
He always seems to.
I do.
Ixa would heal him, but she only has the 1 point left.
Don't listen to him. Search his pockets for the potion.
There's not much good. I won't heal blood loss.
Yeah. Right, are our leech wounds still bleeding? Do we need to bandage ourselves?
That's probably a good idea if you don't want them to become infected.
Just
Yes, that's true.
let's pull over. I
Yeah.
need to have some biscuits. And
Right,
Eat.
the biscuits. I'll need to, well, we need to tend to his wounds and then our own wounds.
someone make me a cup of tea and put like 14 lumps in it.
So you pull over and set camp for the night. You're gonna need some to rest this off.
Bort will brew some tea. It's not exactly what the brewer supplies means by brewing, but it works.
Indeed. And all right. This
Well, I was entirely expecting everyone to die there.
I certainly thought Lucas was gonna bite the bullet, but he lives to get sick another day.
yes.
How
So
permanent is that con loss?
you need a day off of adventuring to get one back.
So until we get back to Clank, so we should. I don't recall which hex you guys aimed for. Were you aiming for the Isle of Dogs and Owls, or did you decide to just go one?
They were just going one, is where they were aiming, but then they also got lost.
They got lost moving one into a mapped area.
You're-
Oh wait,
We
let's
have
see.
had nothing but misfortune this entire fucking session. What do you expect?
I expected you to get lost trying to move to the Isle of Owls and Dogs.
God.
Yes.
Too bad we can't put up an emergency flare and just hope to God that whatever finds us isn't hostile.
I'm sorry I didn't take that spell yet.
Also, this is the swamp. If you threw that up, probably the thing that's most likely to find you is the Alip. It's the big scary thing that's flying around.
Yes, well, at least we could die too insane to realize how horrible our lives are.
No, he's gonna tell you how horrible your deaths will be. That will drive
That's
you crazy.
okay, because even if all of us die here, Skywrite would have accomplished the solution, because I could have put the poem into the air, and someone in Clink will have told the real adventurer about it.
Yes. Then the high level heroes can come in and save the world. But
Oh, the swamp is mine. I mean, it's grandfather rots, but you know what I mean.
Yes. Okay, so I would like, so you're going to have to for everyone who had a leech bite on you, so that's everyone but Bort. Someone should attempt a medicine roll for each of those people. DC 10. If you fail, they're gonna have to make a Constitution save against some sort of infection.
Alright,
Forward medicine.
I have 3, so I can try on Lucas and you can try on me.
I have one, so pray to God you don't need me as a backup. I have one and disadvantage, so pray to God you don't need me as a backup.
Silas?
I actually had
Silas got
4
that, didn't
and
he?
was trained in medicine.
Alright, perfect. There's 3 of us. Let's work in a triangle. Oh, wait. We gotta save Lucas, too. Shit.
Someone is going to have to do 2 checks.
Or
No!
Silas could bandage everyone except for Silas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if there was any reason we couldn't just one person do it all.
Alright, then
No, that's absurd.
I'll do that.
And Nixa can bandage him.
Has to die.
So this one is for Field Sticker.
I'm surprised you can't do like three separate team ups to maximize bandaging potential.
This one can be for Ixa.
Too many fingers in the same wound spoils the, you know.
Okay, so you didn't bandage Ixa very well, but she's also immune to disease, so no one notices.
Alright. This one's for Lucas then. Oh.
Why do you hate Lucas?
I don't.
Oops, I stuck my finger in it.
The dice bot is angry with us not having a ranger. They're hoping I'll bring one in.
Okay, so Lucas, you're gonna need a Constitution save. I know
Alright.
that's asking a lot right now.
Wow. Huh.
Holy shit. Okay, well, if you roll a natural 19, then you'll be fine. Yeah, your at least your wounds aren't going to get infected. Now somebody roll to medicine Silas. It's
I
hard
did.
for him.
13.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay. Then
Yeah.
Okay, that's what that was. Then yeah, everyone is fine. All fine here now. Thank you. Miasma roll. And everyone continues being fine. Short rest. As you camp for the night near the grove of the giant leeches. Does anyone want to spend hit dice?
I may as well. I do have a trivial amount of real damage on me. And oh wait, I'm subtracting. This would be like a D6 minus 4 each, wouldn't it? That's probably not gonna do anything. I'll just spend them all.
I think you do get a minimum of 1, I think.
So I'll just spend them all.
Okay.
And I'll spend 2 for Ixa.
Is it a minimum of 1 per die or a minimum of 1 overall?
I'll say a minimum of 1 per die. I will be generous.
Oh, looks like I'm back to quote-unquote full.
Right.
Alright, and I'll use 1.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and end the session here.
How much XP did we get for mapping 1 hex?
You get 250.
Alright.
Also, I believe that I forgot to give you your 250 for mapping the Island of Dogs and Owls last time.
Alright.
So everyone takes, just go ahead and take that as well. So everyone gains a total of 500 XP for this in the previous session. And yes.
Christ, that was just hell.
That was great.
Little tense.
Yeah. I didn't expect the giant leeches to be as I mean, I knew that the constitution damage would be scary, but I really I expected them to not be much of a challenge.
They probably wouldn't have been, except that the chief damage dealer of the group had disadvantage.
Oh, that's true. If Bort was not also fevered at the time, but welcome to Fever Swamp. This is what happens here.
Tank and damage dealer of the group.
Oh, yeah.
The tank that can't tank because nobody ever hits him.
Well, in this case, you know, you were in the
So
back.
I had to do it. Yeah. See, I wanted to be in the boat with Lucas, but Bort had to be in the boat with Lucas because he's delusional.
Oh, I'm sorry. That reminds me, Bort. You do need to give me a Constitution save, to see if you start getting over your fever.
I think I do.
Okay. You need 2 successful saves, but that is 1. So please mark wherever you wrote down that you have a fever, that you have 1 of 2 saves.
Writing shit down? Who does that?
I mean, I do, but I don't write down your shit. That's your job. Yeah. So okay. If you've been paying attention, if you've been listening to all this, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Do that YouTube stuff. Leave a comment, I hope. And see you next week. Goodbye.